Vice President Kamala Harris and her running mate, Governor Tim Walz, are back on the campaign trail today. The duo have been on a whirlwind campaign blitz since Walz was added to the ticket earlier this week. Their campaign is focusing on critical battleground states with just 87 days now to go before the general election. Last night, the pair held a rally in Arizona, and tonight they'll speak to voters in another crucial swing state of Nevada. Joining us right now is Nevada Congresswoman Dina Titus. Congresswoman, welcome. Great to see you.
Well, thank you. Nice to be with you. It's an exciting day here in Southern Nevada.
Okay, well, let's get to that in a minute. But, in the last hour, the Harris-Walz campaign put out a statement to kind of clarify Walz's 2018 video in which he said he handled assault weapons in war. And the campaign wanted to put out this clarification saying he misspoke. And perhaps you saw my interview last hour with Republican strategist Alex Vogel, who says now that's an indicator that the honeymoon is over. Is that the case, that the joy that we've seen this campaign remark about in the last week, the joy is now over, the honeymoon is now over with that kind of acknowledgement?
I don't think so. I think the excitement is continuing to build. They're going to parse every word. They're going to scrutinize every action. And we'll have to answer for some things and talk about policy going forward. But I feel it on the ground. She's going to be here along with Governor Walz right in the heart of my district. And just on the street, people are so excited that we have turned the corner and they're getting behind this ticket.
So tonight's rally, it's going to mark now the vice president's 7th visit to your state this year, but her first as the Democratic nominee. Do you feel like, she is making Nevada and the voters' issues there a priority in this election? Why is it you say people are so excited to see her?
Well, a couple of things. She is a Westerner. She's from California. She's a neighbor. She understands Nevada's issues. There's a big emphasis on the environment by this ticket, and certainly that's huge here in Southern Nevada. The hottest, the driest, the area in the country where water and public lands and sustainability are so important. So that fits. But, Las Vegas just likes something new. We don't preserve old buildings. We blow them up and build something new. And having them on the ticket really gets people energized.
Okay. So ahead of this weekend, Harris's, campaign picked up some huge endorsements. The League of United Latin American Citizens pledged their support, the first time that they have backed a candidate in the organization's 100-year history. The culinary and bartenders unions in Las Vegas also endorsed Harris, as well as the UAW International. So what do these endorsements say, in your view, about the coalition Harris is putting together?
Well, she's putting it back together. I think this is a strong coalition that was there for President Biden when he started, and Nevada personifies that. We're a strong union state. We're diverse. We have a large Hispanic, fast-growing Asian population. So young people, the university is right here in the heart of my district. So women, look at women, how engaged they are now. So they're coming back together for this ticket.
How do you respond to critics, including Vogel, who we had on last hour, who says she hasn't made clear her position on policies yet?
Well, I think she'll be answering questions to the press. When you can't criticize their policy, you look for a procedure, and that's what they're doing. I think they're running scared. Look at the whole debate about the debates. So I'm not worried about that. And it's very clear where she has stood. She's been right alongside President Biden in a number of the issues that they now say they want to talk to her more in depth about.
All right, you and I spoke back in 2019. We've talked other times in between as well. But at that time, you were supporting President Biden against he was vice president, then President Trump. And you coined a phrase that quickly caught on, and it was circulated on the campaign. Perhaps you recall this moment. Listen.
He is not scripted. He's not about sound bites. He's very sincere. I know that's the case here in Nevada. We say here we're riding with Biden, and that sums it up for us.
So riding with Biden, have you thought about presenting on this show today another new kind of clever campaign slogan, perhaps for Harris?
Well, it's a little harder to rhyme with Kamala than it was with Biden. So I'm working on that, but I'm certainly fully behind this ticket. I don't regret riding with Biden. Those issues that we got accomplished for infrastructure, health care, investment in energy, all had a great impact here in Nevada. Saved us from COVID, actually, because we were the hardest hit economy. So that was a good ride. Now I'm getting on board with the new ticket.
All right, I'll be waiting. If you coined that phrase, be sure to present it to us first, just like you did before in 2019. All right, Congresswoman Dina Titus, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thank you.